As people head outside to enjoy Colorado's beautiful hiking trails, parks, and open spaces this summer, it's important to be aware of potential wildlife encounters. Usually we're talking about moose and big animals, but this time we're talking about snakes. Amy Quinones joins us from Denver Health with some tips to stay safe. Thanks for being here with us.
Sure.
Yes, we're excited. We're not excited about the snakes, though. Okay. What kind of venomous snakes should people be on the lookout for in Colorado?
So most of the snakes in Colorado are not venomous. The ones that are venomous are rattlesnakes, and the most common being the prairie rattlesnake. What to know about that one is it doesn't always give that warning rattle. And so it's easier to sneak up on them because they may not rattle, so you may not hear it. So it's important to know that they're out there and be aware when you're outside.
Okay, that's good to know. So we don't want this to happen to us, but what do we do if we get bit by a snake? I mean, we probably go into shock, have a little flight or flight moment, but what do we do?
Sure. So the first thing is to not panic. One thing that can happen with rattlesnake venom is it can increase or it can decrease your body's ability to clot blood, and it can change your heart rate and your blood pressure. So if you start running down the trail trying to get back to your car, you don't want to do that. The first thing to do is call 911. So to call for emergency help. Relax as much as you can. If you want to get any rings or any clothes off the extremity that got bitten, bring it up to heart level and just try to stay as calm as you can until help arrives.
Okay, so what makes a rattlesnake bite so dangerous? You talked about the increased heart rate and some of that stuff, but what else?
Sure. So what'll happen with a rattlesnake bite is it can do a lot of damage to the tissue right around where the bite happened. And so the less the blood is circulating, the lower the blood pressure is, you can decrease the amount of damage there. If you have an allergy to snake venom, obviously that can be an immediately life-threatening problem. And so it's really important to get that medical attention right away.
And that's probably something you don't know until you get bit by a snake.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So is there anything we can do before you get taken to the hospital or while we're waiting for 911 to come or someone to drive us?
Besides staying calm, besides getting your extremity up to heart level, there's really not a lot. So there's a lot of old kind of wives' tales about sucking the venom out or cutting on the wound or tourniquets and things like that. None of them work. And so there's really nothing to do besides staying really calm and keeping your extremity at heart level.
Okay, I do have one question. If you get bit in the leg and you said heart level, where are we putting our leg?
Yeah, you need to lay down.
Okay.
So yeah,
okay.
So that means laying down, bringing your heart level down to the ground so that you're laying totally flat.
Okay, I was thinking we're kicking our legs up. Just had to make sure there.
Don't elevate it. Don't lay it down. Just right at the heart level.
Okay, good to know. So what if you're not sure whether or not the snake is venomous?
So if you're not sure, I would say, because it can happen, maybe you don't even see the snake. Some people don't even see it. They'll just feel a little pinch and then they'll see little puncture wounds later and it was a bite. So if you're not sure, I would treat it as venomous, monitor for symptoms. If you're 100% sure it was not a rattlesnake, it was not a venomous snake, it's okay to just monitor for symptoms, but I would always call 911 if you're not sure.
All right, well, thank you so much for being here with us today. We know everyone's out and about, especially next week when it gets warmer and drier out there, so we want everyone to be staying safe.